Hello everyone. We have been begging Llama Train Studios to hire a second scripter for years. Literally, especially after Lampion City Part 2 took like a year or longer. I forget how long it took at this point, but I think it was close to 2 years after it took so long to come out. We have been begging LTS to hire a second developer for so long, and today we got confirmation that they finally got a second programmer. Llama Train Studios put out this announcement earlier today, saying that they still don't have a Route 9 release date, but their second programmer is working on a simple limited time Rainbow Dragonine event coming in June. For years, people speculated that LTS had hired a second scripter. Rumors have been spreading around the community like a myth, like folklore, that a second scripter had joined the LTS team. And recently, the rumors started to pick up in popularity again. But I was personally hesitant to believe it because, like, as I said, people have been speculating that, like, they might have hired a second scripter for years, and they never officially announced anything before now. But like, as I said, they officially stated that they have a second programmer on the team now. We don't know who it is. Actually, I wonder if it's in the Roblox group. Let me check really quickly. Okay, I just went to go check, and apparently they removed the ability to see members inside of groups now, or communities as they call them now, which means, yeah, we have no way to know who this mysterious new second scripter is on the team. Could you imagine if it was just T-Brad? Could you imagine if they didn't have a second scripter, it was just T-Brad? Now, I trust that they have a second scripter on by now. It would be a really weird thing to lie about, so I do trust that they have a second scripter, which, I mean, it's amazing. Like, they finally hired a new scripter, right? It's awesome. Will updates start to accelerate? I honestly kind of doubt it. There's no way to know for sure right now, but like, it's literally been 3 months since our last proper Route 9 update, right? Because they announced at the end of February that they were going to stop doing weekly updates to preserve, you know, the Route 9 excitement, you know, to not spoil everything. And, you know, since then, February, you know, it's been 3 months. We're at the end of May now, so like it's been a while since we've gone like a proper Route 9 update. I personally feel like it's likely that I mean, just judging by their wording, they really don't want to delay their events too much, so I have a feeling that Route 9 is probably going to release this summer. It would be really, really funny if they ended up delaying it so much that ended up releasing this November, a full year after they intended to initially release it. Will that happen? I don't know. Probably not. There's no way to know. I haven't even like mentioned like the image that they attached and like the Rainbow Dragonine part. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be so honest, I don't have much interest for all that stuff. Like, at this point, I would much rather Route 9 just come out first. The wording of this like Discord message, this announcement, implies that the second programmer is doing everything for this update, and T-Bradham is staying fully out of it, which means for the first time, truly, an event won't take any time away from working on the event, like the story update that they're, you know, trying to get out. Even when it was a small event or like an event that you reused a ton of assets from like past year's events, or it was just a straight rerun of a past event, those still took time away from Route 9, even if it was just by a little bit. So for the first time, we are truly getting T-Bradham fully locked in even while an event is going on. I hope. That's what the wording of this announcement implies, and I am hoping keyword, that it will indeed lead to some positive changes for the game. Still, there are other aspects of the game that are just being like neglected. We are literally a month away from being halfway through 2026, which is disgusting, by the way. How did time pass by so quickly? Hello? And we still haven't gotten our first season of year 2 in ranked PvP. When will this Rainbow Dragonine event come out? I don't know. When will Route 9 come out? I don't know. I so badly want to say Route 9 will at least be announced after the anniversary update for Loomian Legacy, or it could just straight up be the anniversary update for Loomian Legacy. That'd be cool. By the way, this game's gonna be out for 7 years this July. Hello? What? Will they make an anniversary update, or will they just make it the Route 9 update is the anniversary update? I don't know. We have no way to know. And frankly, it's being harder to predict Llama Train Studios. I'm stuttering over my words, I'm sorry. It's getting harder to predict Llama Train Studios recently because, like, they delayed Dragonine. They're delaying Lumunity to not happen this June. You know, it's happening after the release of Route 9. We don't know when that's gonna be, you know? So we truly have no idea where the future of the game is headed right now. I want to remain hopeful. Them hiring a second programmer is a good step in the right direction. I just don't know how much it's gonna help. And if Frostvale City doesn't release within half a year, or even like a year at this point, if it doesn't release within a year of Route 9 coming out, I don't know if this game has literally any future. Even right now, it's like kind of shaky, like if the game can pull it back. I feel like it probably can, especially if it like really locks in after Route 9 releases. But if it doesn't, like if it takes another 2 years for Frostvale City to come out, this game genuinely has no future. And it really hurts me to say that. I really genuinely hope from the bottom of my heart that the game locks in after Route 9 releases. They need it, and I really hope that a second programmer is what they need. I'm having a hard time believing that that is what they need, but I hope it is. I hope it is. I'm rooting for them. And if it releases during like the holiday season, that would be like best case scenario in my opinion. Like, what would be the worst case scenario? It releasing in the middle of like summer 2028. Well, not worst case scenario, but like I feel like given how they've treated Route 9, like I think people are expecting Frostvale to take another 2 years. People are preparing for that. I want to reiterate this. We cannot wait for another 2 years for another like story update. It just simply cannot happen. I'm rooting for the devs. I hope this update goes well. I hope I hope Route 9 releases smoothly. I hope it is as like polished and as, amazing as like we're like led to believe it is, as like game changing that it's like gonna be. I have my doubts, but more than anything, I want the game to succeed. So yeah, I hope this goes well for them. If you look at the roadmap that Loomian Legacy made at the beginning of this year and at the end of January, the next update to come after Route 9 is apparently reworking the old routes. And if that is what's coming after Route 9, I mean, I hope it doesn't take too long considering it's just old routes redone again, but realistically that is like technically basically reworking the entire game from scratch, so I have a feeling that might take a while. I hope that Frostvale, because like they have a screenshot of Frostvale right and on the roadmap, so like the building part of it has to be done, right? I hope that Frostvale, like if they're able to release the reworked old routes and Frostvale in 2026, I think that's ideal. Like don't even like worry about Trading 2.0. Even if Frostvale comes out like in like the first like season or two of 2027, like January, February, March, April, May, if it releases within those few months of 2027, I think that's good, right? I think that's good. It's I might be coping a little bit right now. I don't know. I might be putting my expectations too high for Loomian Legacy after, maybe I should tone it down a little bit, but I feel like them hiring a second developer, considering all the buildings and stuff are done for like the old routes, like there's nothing else need to be done for the old routes, right? You have like the overworld catching system done in Route 9, you probably have most of the buildings and stuff done already because, apparently they've been done for years at this point. I asked about that like forever ago, and they're like, yeah, no, like, I forget exactly what was said. I remember asking back when Jolly Festival was around, which was in 2023, by the way. I remember asking, like, why are they building new maps when they have to build Route 9 and Frostvale? And they're like, Route 9 and Frostvale has been done for a while. I forget who said that, but I'm like 99% sure like an official source said that. And so that makes me believe that like these two updates shouldn't take that much longer, aside from the extra coding, extra cutscenes stuff that needs to be done, reworking the scenes, reworking the stuff, maybe rewriting some cutscenes, but like surely there's no new Loomians needed to be made, there's no new like story to be written, there's probably some bugs, but like surely it shouldn't take long, right? Surely. I feel like I'm coping right now. I've also kind of just gone into like a rant mode. I didn't mean to go into this like a rant mode. I meant to make this more organized than it actually ended up being, but surely by like summer of 2027, having Frostvale and the old reworked routes is realistic, right? Right? I don't know. It cannot take another year. That's the like point I want to hammer in. It cannot take another year for Frostvale to come out. That's the point. Like, if take away what else you want from this video, Frostvale cannot take another year. Thank you for watching. I do actually plan to make more videos like this that are like me just yapping over Arsenal gameplay, I guess. So if that's something you'd be interested in, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video, for watching this rant. Basically this ended up just being a rant. Thank you for watching this rant. Hopefully I'll see you in Route 9 before the end of 2026.